Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Josh Rankin here. I'm going to be showing you the game I've been working on. Had a lot of people asking me about it and wanting to see it. Haven't had the chance to play it, so I figured I'd run a little bit of a walkthrough here on how everything's going. Um, as you can see, we have here the main screen. Silent World is the current name of the game, although that might change. Um, it was just something I threw together to give it a title. I didn't want to just call it game or whatever. We have some minor credits on the side. Um, the people so far who have helped me out with it, I'd like to thank real quick Jimmy Williams, Sean Gunter, and Damian Harmon. They've all been a huge help so far, and they're continuing to help me get this game go on, and hopefully it'll be great someday. So let's get started. The game, main screen, we have a few options. We can play the great game right from here, go into our control screen, or quit the game. We'll log on the controls. What you're seeing here is the basic controls screen. This is something that I'll be updating soon because I've been adding more buttons and controls and things like that to the game. And here you have the play and back options, which lead you back to the main screen. Let's go ahead and start the game. And it's loading. Alright, so here's where the game starts for the moment. We have a fire, nice warm campfire to look at. Rock, a log to sit on, which we currently can't sit, but it's there. Let's see. And we're going to take a look around. We have some hills in the distance, skyline. And then if we go over this way, you can see right around here is a smoke coming up, so we'll head that way and take a look and see what's over there. Kind of sprint that way. You'll notice some of the trees, they were provided by Jimmy. He helped me out quite a bit finding those and getting those together. And right now I'm going to add more of them. They're just kind of throwing them in as I can. They're kind of a pain to toss in. Okay, so we're up on this cabin. Not really much to it right now. Actually, this was just a placeholder. I needed some kind of building or just something in the scene when it first came out. And so I had a couple people suggest putting like a house or a cabin in. And so I just went into 3DS and tossed one up in about 5 minutes, and this is what I came up with. I just haven't had the chance to go back and rebuild it, but eventually I'll get there. We'll go out here first because there's other parts of the level, but I want to show you the above ground first. We have water. There are no physics to the water yet. I can just kind of walk right through it like this. And you can't even see the top of it when you're under it. That's something I'm working on. It's a work in progress. So we have another path over here. I'm going to have a bridge extending from here all the way across coming up in the next week or so. I'll start putting stuff like that in. And so this little path is going to lead off. You notice the grass. Oh yeah, the grass is another thing. That's something I'm really enjoying. I can literally just paint the grass on the screen here. It's really nice, and get a nice wavy motion, and everything runs smooth. It really gives the game a nice touch. So anyway, and the path up ahead is going to branch off. You see the mountains coming up in the distance. The path is going to branch off in two different directions. Right now, there's really not much going on this side of the world. In fact, I just added this yesterday, and so it's, there's not much there. If we go off this way, it just wraps around the mountain, and I'm not even going to show you because there's not much there. And here it kind of goes into a valley between all the mountains and everything, and there's a couple options I have for placement of stuff here. I'm either going to put like a small village, or I think Sean was suggesting putting like a castle or something like that. Either way, I could have a really big work done in here. And let's see, so we're going to go off this way. Okay. So okay, so yeah, we're gonna go back this way now. I'll show you some more of the other things that we have in the level. There's really not much out on the main world right now. It's something I've not really put as much time into developing as like the next part of the game, which you'll see. I mean, I've done the grass and the trees and the cabin, which took a while. All in all, the biggest part of the game in general has been coding everything, trying to get all the scripting done to make everything work. You know, every button you press has to make the game do something, like jumping up and down or running forward or looking around, you know, all those kinds of things. There's my fire again. So the path also breaks off this way, and you can kind of see where it's about to lead over there. We'll just follow the path. Might need to clear that grass up. Alright, and so we have this boulder with a door in it, and so we're going to click on that and let it load up. Okay, in here we have a cave, or the beginnings of a cave. This is going to be the cave entrance. This is where I, introducing some new lighting techniques and things like that. I can actually turn on and off my light if I want to in the cave. That's something I just added earlier today. Still messing around with the features and things like that. I'll kind of go slow because I'm rushing through everything. I'm going to go back through this in the near future actually, and wipe out the texture and add in a couple different techniques in 3D Studio that'll make it really just pop out. I've got to remember though that not everyone's computer can run this, so I'm trying to keep it light enough to where more people, especially my testers, can run this and use it, but still have it look good. We have some torches signifying this is a door we can go through. At least that's what it signifies for me. I can go back and forth through the door. All this is a placeholder. It lets me go from one part of the cave to the next. So in the second room here, we have a very high ceiling, huge walls. This room right now is going to be, right now it only leads to one other place, but I really want this to branch off into a huge cavern from this room alone. There's a big ditch here. I'm probably going to put some water in there. I'll probably end up around like these stalagmites, putting in like some skeletons and things like that, just to get it looking really cool. I'm